and welcome back to another episode of Andy's Podcast Hour. So, I'm redoing this video again here because I might have messed up on the original video, so this is like an updated version of it. So, this series has been on hiatus for a while because mostly I had to get a new camcorder. So right there, I got a new camcorder. And also I've been lazy / busy with my job and whatnot. So in this episode, I'll be discussing alternate history scenarios. So alternate history, it's like an event that differs from our own. I'll be providing a few links from this website. It's called alternatehistory.com. So let's get started with a little bit of backstory here. I'm a huge fan of alternate history, ranging from alternate history scenarios on YouTube, like from Alternate History Hub, and a few other alternate history YouTube channels. Plus, I've been watching this series called Kaiserreich. Well, it's like it's like Hearts of Iron 4. It's for one of the Germans won the First World War, and it's pretty interesting from YouTubers who played it like AEVlogs&Gaming and Praetorian Hijinks. Those two are like the best in Hearts of Iron 4. So, I love alternate history. So, let's begin with a few scenarios. This is going to be the top 3 scenarios that I read. Now, the first one's called A World of Laughter, A World of Tears. This is where Walt Disney became president in 1952. Well, the premise is, following a minor heart attack from General Eisenhower, on the advice of Eisenhower's physicians, he decided to drop out of the race, giving Walt Disney the perfect opportunity to run. And he got the nomination. He won. Governor Adlai Stevenson of Illinois conceded in the race. So, good on you, Walt Disney. And the further I read it, it's becoming more and more fascist, to be honest with you, because the Disney Defenders, I've read some of the comments on that story. Oh, by the way, these scenarios are from a website called alternatehistory.com. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, one of the comments in a video called Mickey Mouse Club Alma Mater, it said, "A World of Laughter, A World of Tears" scenario bought me here. So I looked it up. A World of Laughter, A World of Tears. It sent me to this website called alternatehistory.com. So, back to the scenario where Walt Disney is now president, and this is where a lot of references to the Mickey Mouse Club and Epcot. It's like a Disney themed alternate history scenario, and to me, it's like a starting point of me getting interested in the website. I read it and I love it, and to me, it's kind of nice. References to Disney, the Mickey Mouse Club itself. And get this, from Orange County, California, well, one of the locations in the story, Walt Disney became the first presidential candidate to advertise his own campaign. In Orange County, California, no doubt. And it gives a nod to Richard Nixon, where he's smiling gamely at the camera while holding 2 little tykes. It's hilarious, too. And guess who is White House Press Secretary and White House Communications Director? The head musketeer himself, James Dodd, or Jimmy Dodd in this case. Yeah, and in another comment said, yeah, James Dodd, White House Press Secretary, or some crap like that. I'll put a link to the scenario in the description of this video. It's a must read for those who are into alternate history or just love Disney itself. So that's the World After World of Tears. The second one, well, it's not a scenario, but political parties in alternate countries. It's like, alternate political parties Well, it's pretty interesting because for me, I'm like a huge fan of the political parties, and why not read about them too? The most interesting one, for those of you who are fans of My Little Pony, this, well, in one of the pages, it discusses the history of Equestria and, well, mind you, in the name of full disclosure, Equestria in that timeline, or on a, well, according to one of the users on AlternatHistory.com, it's an absolute diarchy. It's like Austria. It's like Austria-Hungary, for example, too. It's like an emperor of Austria, an emperor. Well, it's like an emperor of Hungary or an emperor of Austria. So some of the parties in Equestria's parliament, well, it's like from like, well, Equestria is right from like an absolute diarchy to like a constitutional diarchy almost. It's like constitutional monarchies like in Canada, well, Canada, what's Commonwealth nation, like Britain and Japan. Both of them are constitutional monarchies, as a parliament and everything. And the dominant party in Equestria is the Equestrian monarchist party. Just like every single monarchist party out there, I don't know if there's monarchist parties in this country or any country for that matter. And then there's the Equestrian Union for Democracy and a few others. So I'll put a link of that scenario of the that, well, it's called Political Parties in Austrian Countries. I'll put that in the link. I'll put a link in the description of this video as well too. And the third and final one, well, I think it's like, well, the third and final one is called kinder, gentler nation, or a kind, gentle nation, or some crap like that. I forgot the title of it. But it's where George H.W. Bush narrowly wins re-election in 1992. And according, well, on the first page, it shows an electoral map. In that scenario, Ross Perot, an independent, won 21.8% of the popular vote. Not bad for a businessman from Texas. And this is where, when Bush, well, mind you, Bush serves only 2 terms. He's out of office, and then Ann Richards, governor of Texas, wins the 1996 election. Become the first, become the first woman to ever win a presidential election on a major party ticket. And it's quite impressive too. It's quite impressive. And also references the title, a kind of a gentler nation. If I can if I can look it up on my phone, give me a second. All right, AlternatHistory.com. Oh, it's from the Liberal Party USA. Wrong scenario, guys. Let's see, AlternatHistory.com. Alright, a kind. Where is it exactly? See, Bush wins 1992. It's gotta be here somewhere, guys. Alternate electoral maps 3. Let me check. Let me check that. Alright. Damn it. Yeah, a kinder, gentler nation. Yep. Yeah, it's called a kinder, gentler nation. Continued. A collaborative Bush wins 1992. Yeah, here's what it looks like. It says, on November 5th, 1992, thanks to third-party candidate Ross Perot entering the race in February, deciding to stay in the race and make controversy. Turns out Clinton lost. So in this timeline, Bush wins 275 electoral votes and 39.5% of the popular vote. Bill Clinton got 263 electoral votes, won 38% of the vote. Ross Perot won 0 electoral votes, but he did surprisingly well. 21.8% of the popular vote here. And then 1993, President Bush is inaugurated once again. The track of growth, and declares America must not fall back from our success, but build on it. And then 1993, unemployment falls to 7%. It's not bad, but in our timeline, the economy was growing, thanks to Reagan, no doubt. That without him, the country would go under. Inflation, unemployment, everything. So, yeah. So I'll put a link to A World of Laughter, A World of Tears, Political Parties in Alternate Countries, and a kinder, gentler nation continued. Well, I didn't see the original scenario, but I'll put those 3 in the description of this video. So thanks to all who voted for this topic here. I just want to say thanks to everybody who voted. And next time I'll be discussing VHS tapes that I watched as a kid. So stay tuned for that one. Stay tuned. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more 80s Podcast Hour. Comment your suggestions below in the comment section. Keep it civil here. Keep the comment section civil here. Seriously, I can't stress it enough. Keep it civil. I'm telling you, keep it civil here. Comment your suggestions down below. It can't be the same. It can't be the same topic twice. It can't be weird or nothing like that. All right. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.